The coyote den was right next to that cottonwood tree, bordering the creek. We snapped some pictures of the two burrows and the skull of a coyote, perhaps a past occupant.
Yeah. The more normal angle here.
After pruning some bothersome twigs, we aimed the camera and hoped that Wile E. Coyote wouldn't become overly suspicious. The local coyotes saw the camera and initially shunned it, but in due course they didn't pay any attention. The den's mound of tailings was a scent station. It was like one of those doormats with a message that reads, "Please pee on me." Even in the snow, the command was loud and clear. We could sex them by subtle differences in their toilet habits. This was a female. The location of the tinkle stream, fore or aft, was a useful cue. It was far less common for the coyotes to scratch the mound or to deposit scat. This was soon discovered by magpies, who were apparently fond of coyote cookies. On December 10th, we recorded a coyote moving around inside the den. And a week later, we recorded a covey of quail. 6 weeks later, it got a little crazy. The female was apparently in heat and acting like a queen while the rest of the pack ran around yapping. It looked like one of her grown daughters dived into the den for cover. Another daughter cowered in the burrow while the queen asserted her dominance. The daughter within the den watched from safety as the commotion eventually played out. The mother refurbished the den in early February, and this covered the precious scent marks with about a bushel of soil. Several weeks after that, one of the daughters began speaking to the den. And on May 10th, the pups came to the surface for the first time. Big Sister, we're not sure which one, tenderly nibbled and jawed her siblings. Then she seems to have gotten a bright idea. She surveyed the neighborhood. The coast was clear. Now she could nurse those pups, and both parties knew exactly what to do. But there was a hitch. Big Sister's teats were not in working order. The funny thing was that it didn't seem to matter. Every time Big Sister hunched her back as if to nurse, the pups rose to the bait. Big Sister was Mom's understudy. Always interested, always friendly, always submissive. She liked to be part of the maternal scene, and she always took a back seat to Mom at nursing time. When Big Sis or Mom made that whining call, the pups invariably emerged from the den. But the sound of this morning chorus sent them bumbling in slow motion back to safety. By early May, the pups were leaving the den of their own accord. They were slow-moving, and they stuck together as a group. But with each passing day, they became more adventuresome. In the third week of May, they began to explore the great unknown. That's when one of our cameras recorded the wanderers across the creek. That little game trail could lead them into the heart of Sierra Valley or to Tahoe National Forest. They looked a little apprehensive, and maybe with good reason, because this was the last time we saw them.